Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. My name is Whitney, and we're going to continue to look at the pros and cons of industry acceptable products and practices. In this video, we're going to look at plywood and challenge whether it's the best option for flange protection. Let's get started.
All right, let's start with the pros. Like duct tape in last week's video, plywood is readily available and relatively inexpensive. It has been a go-to in the industry for decades and offers great impact protection. It can be cut and drilled to different shapes and sizes with relative ease. For short-term applications, plywood protects the flange face and keeps unwanted debris out of your piping components. As far as the cons, plywood has limitations for long-term storage applications. Exposed to the elements, and it can warp, split, and even rot over time. This will leave the flange face exposed and allow debris to access your internal components. Treated plywood that is more resistant to the elements will still siphon moisture and hold it to the flange face, accelerating rust and corrosion. When your piping assets are shipped in or out of the country, you must use plywood treated to kill insects or fungus, and it must have an ISPM 15 stamp on it. A pallet of plywood will also take up valuable space in your warehouse. If it is stored outside, treated or untreated plywood can warp, making it really hard to work with. Also, when cutting round parts from a rectangular sheet, your waste material can be up to 30 to 50%. Another thing to consider is the actual amount of time it takes to cut these by hand and what that craftsman is costing you. Many facilities are highly safety conscious and limit the use of saws and drills exclusively to highly skilled labor, making the labor the highest cost of plywood protectors. Here's a quick wrap-up of the important pros and cons of utilizing plywood for your piping assets. It is an acceptable short-term solution, but not for long-term storage or shipping, and may cost you more than you realize to produce in-house. Make sure you guys join us next week when we continue looking at pros and cons of more industry-acceptable products and practices. Please make sure you guys give this video a like. If you have any questions or comments, give us a call, shoot us an email, or leave a comment below.